Okay, today we're going to start solving equations, and our book shows three different ways we can think about solving an equation. First one we're going to call rewriting the equation. So if I have an equation like this with fractions in it, a lot of times I can rewrite that equation so it doesn't have any fractions. That makes it a lot easier. What you have to do is you have to look at all the different denominators and say, well, what's the least common multiple of all those denominators? What's the smallest number that if I multiply the whole equation by that number, all the denominators will go away? In this case, it's pretty simple. It's 4. So if I multiply both sides of the equation by 4, I won't have any fractions. I won't have any denominators left. So what happens here, I'm going to have to distribute. So I'm going to get 4x over 2 minus 4 times 3. Over here, I'm just going to cancel. I've got a 4 in the numerator and a 4 in the denominator, so I can just cancel that. I just end up with 3x's. Here I've got a 4 over a 2, so that cancels and leaves me a 2. And of course, 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm going to end up with 2x's here, minus 12, and that's going to equal 3x's. And now I'm going to do something called, I'm going to take this 2x and I'm going to move it to the other side by subtracting 2x on both sides. So take away 2x's on both sides of the equation, and I get negative 12 equals 3x. Take away 2x's is just 1x. So that's my solution. X equals negative 12. I can check that on my calculator by putting it back in this side and seeing what this side of the equation equals. Make sure you go back to the original equation and do a check. And if I do that on my calculator, let me just do it real quickly. So I'm going to put negative 12 in here for x, so 3/4, so 0.75 times negative 12. This side of the equation is going to equal negative 9. So this is my check. Make sure you check in the original equation. This side of the equation is going to be negative 12 divided by 2, and then take away 3. And I end up with negative 9 up there also. So those, because the two sides are equal, that's a good check.